Hello everyone, I am Dishari Banerjee and today I would like to speak about the topic Media and Democracy. We all know that enlightened citizens and sound public opinion are essential for the proper functioning of a democracy. In addition to providing information in the form of news, the media also gives us a wide range of opinions and analyses on important issues. It also promotes accountability in public life. Role of media in democracy. The media is the principal source of political information and public debate. By passing on expert opinion to the public, it becomes a key to democracy in the hands of informed and participating citizens. It explains to people the flaws in the existing system and makes it easier for people to make intelligent decisions about public affairs. Thus, it protects the democratic interests of the people. In modern democracies, the media covers many aspects of life, including political, social, economic, and cultural. Objectives of the media. In order to function as a watchdog of democratic values, the media needs to fulfill some essential objectives. They are as follows. Separation of news from opinion, separation of news and business interests of the newspaper. If the two get mixed up, it may interfere with the media's responsibility towards people at large. In July-August 2004, floods in Bihar killed more than 800 people, mostly the poor. As many as 9,300 villages got submerged, leaving about 2.1 crore people homeless and hungry. A fund of about Rs 20 crore was released for flood relief by the government and other sources. But in reality, scarcity of relief materials like flood and water led to riots by the hungry villagers. 5 people died in police firing. Almost a year later, a mainstream newspaper came up with the shocking report that Rs 17.45 crore, almost 90% of the relief money, did not reach the affected people at all but was clearly clarified, siphoned off by a high-placed IAS officer. The newspaper continued to bring out the hidden facts behind the scam. This led to strong public protests across the state. Political parties condemned it as the most shameful of scams and demanded a thorough investigation. It revealed the involvement of a civil servant and 2 powerful politicians, among others. Following a sustained campaign by the media, these VIPs were jailed. Freedom of the press. There is no specific provision in our constitution guaranteeing the freedom of the press, but it is very much included in the freedom of expression guaranteed by Article 19(1)(a). Freedom of expression means the freedom to express not only one's views but also the views of others and by any means, including printing. Freedom of expression, however, is not absolute freedom. It is subject to the limitations contained in Clause 2 of Article 19. The state can impose restrictions on the freedom of the press if it in any way poses a threat to the security, sovereignty, and integrity of the country, friendly relations with foreign countries, public order, decency, and morality, or for prevention of contempt of court and defamation. Objectives of the media. Not to give one-sided account of events. Give only reports that are based on facts. Avoid distortion of news. The media should never resort to sensationalism. Social responsibility. The media has an enormous social responsibility. Besides its duty to provide an accurate and detailed account of events, the media should always provide a forum for people to share their views and ideas. It should uphold the values of the society. Dealing with the power of information, some media firms may become centers of economic and political power. In such cases, they are likely to place their private interests above public interests. There is a need to regulate the media so that it gives priority to public interest. For this, the media has evolved a set of principles or code of conduct for itself. Basic ethical principles. The media should aim to seek truth and report it, minimize harm, act independently, and be accountable. Good faith with the reindeer is the foundation of good journalism. Journalists should be able to operate with autonomy, which means the freedom to act according to one's convictions and professional judgment. Accountability, which means one fulfills her or his responsibilities, and impartiality, which refers to no favoring one side or the other. If media establishments are financially dependent on political parties or business houses, they may not have the freedom to operate as they ought to. Their loyalty and accountability will be towards these parties and not towards the public. This hampers the media's responsibility towards the society. To sum up, the media gives us a wide range of opinions and analyses on important issues. The media has an enormous social responsibility. It should uphold the values of the society. Good journalism should follow certain ethical principles. Thank you.